Josie Bettencourt stared at the group of workers gathered in front of her ancestral plantation home, and for the first time in a long while, couldn't think of a single thing to say. The crew leader, Ray, a Creole man who was probably in his 50s, stepped forward.
"We need the work, Miss Bettencourt, and the normal dangers of the swamp are things we're comfortable with, but not this."
She took a deep breath and blew it out. "I want you to explain to me again exactly what you saw." Ray nodded.
"We were repairing the fence on the north side of property when we heard howling, but it weren't no swamp animal that we know. Then we heard something moving in the brush, something big."
"Did you see it?"
"It came through the brush about 30 yards from where we were working, looked straight at us, then ducked back in the bushes and disappeared."
"What did it look like?"
"It was taller than me by at least a foot or two and had long gray hair, had a face like a monkey and yellow eyes."
Okay, it didn't sound any better the second time. "You're sure it wasn't a bear?" Ray drew himself up straight.
"I know bear, ma'am. I feed my family off this swamp most of the time."
He pointed to the crew.
"All them know bear, too. We all saw the same thing."
The man nodded and shuffled around, clearly uneasy. "I don't know what to say," she said finally. "I will look into it with Emmett, but I'm begging you not to leave." Ray looked at the men, most of whom stared at the ground.
"I can't speak for another man," he said, "but I'll keep working for now. How many will stay?"
All the men slowly raised their hands. Josie felt almost dizzy with relief. "Thank you. Move your crew to the west side tomorrow and work there until I figure this out. Where's Emmett?" Ray shrugged.
"We haven't seen him since he got us started this morning."
She struggled to hold in her frustration. "If you see anything out of the ordinary tomorrow, come straight to me." Ray nodded and started to walk away, then hesitated. "Is there something else?" Josie asked.
"You grew up in this swamp, ma'am. You know the legends."
"The legends are stories made up by parents to keep their children from wandering into the swamp," she replied, stubbornly refusing to buy into age-old scare tactics.
"Perhaps, but what I saw today wasn't my imagination, and it scared me, a grown man. Stories that last so many years often have truth in them. You can choose not to believe, but please take precautions in the swamp."
Josie softened a little, realizing the man was simply worried about her safety. "Of course. Thank you." Ray gave her a single nod and motioned the crew away. She blew out a breath and strode toward the barn, wondering where her foreman had wandered off to this time.